Hey there, I'm Shannon. I am going to show you the hot water or warm water baggie removal trick. A quick way to remove your Color Street nail polish strips. So I have my Old Manny from last week. I have Glimmer, what's it called? Gleam On. I have to focus. There you go. Don't Make a Peep. And then some French tips, well, curved slant tips, using both the Gleam On and the Don't Make a Peep, and then Glamstram. And then some glitter Northern Lights top coat. So this is what we do. You need to get some sort of container. I just use one of these old plastic throwaway tubs, and you fill it with warm, very warm water, probably as hot as you can go without it actually burning yourself. So you don't want to burn your fingers, because you are going to be sticking your fingers in there. So then you're going to take a little baggie. So this is just a sandwich size bag, and I'm going to do this nail polish remover trick with the Color Street remover for the first time. So I haven't tried this yet. I used to use Mineral Fusion, so I am going to try it with the Color Street to see how it works. And I'm doing it for the first time, so we'll see how that goes. And then just be careful. You want to pour in a little bit. So I pour in that much. You can see it just fills the little tip of the bag. Hold on. I want to make sure this doesn't tip over. Oh, it kind of dripped. So I'm going to keep this on my little towel here, which is why I have that. And then what you're going to do, so you have a little bit of remover. You probably don't even need this much. I probably poured too much in. And you're going to put your fingers in, just the tips of your fingers, just where your fingernails are, in the baggie. And then you're going to submerge the baggie in the warm water. Again, you don't want it too hot, so you can't, you don't want it so hot that you can't stand putting your hand in it, because that would be too hot. You don't want to burn yourself. And then what you do is you just rub your fingernails using your other, so like using my index finger, I'm rubbing my thumbnail while it's in the remover in the warm water. And it kind of helps to speed up that process. So I can show you here. You can see how it's almost off already. When you're doing it, you can kind of feel that there is like a little bit of residue where the polish is still on. You can feel you're not at bare nail quite yet. I'm pretty close actually now. So that is the first nail with that water, the warm water trick. So then I'm just gonna keep kind of submerging. It's hard to see and do it at the same time. But now I'm just taking my thumb and I'm rubbing on all my other fingers. So while it's in the water, you just kind of, like I said, use your fingers. I wonder if I could do it with both hands. I feel like I don't trust myself that I won't tip the whole bag over. Let's check on them. I haven't seen how, oh, they're pretty close to being off. So as long as you can rub all your fingernails, like with your fingers, you're pretty good. So again, it's not the best angle to see what I'm doing, but I didn't get the edges. So let me see if I can finish cleaning up the edges. My biggest catch is trying to get that pinky, the outside edge of my pinky. I have a hard time getting that one on my hand. All right, so let's look here. I usually clean it off in the water. I think I got everything. That one needs a little bit. It has a little bit of residue left on it. I had several layers of top coat on all the different nails, but I think it's pretty good now. So I like to just dry this hand off, and then I'll do this other hand. Hold on, I'm gonna take these rings off because I don't know how they do in remover. All right, so again, let's see if we can see how you just rub. I can kind of see. You just use your your fingers and rub them together, I guess is how to explain it. And I just hold the baggie so that the thumb or the nails are in the corner where the remover is at. If that makes sense. So you can kind of do all of them at once and just rub them around. It's not bad. I do like how the Color Street Remover smells. It has more of a, it's not a harsh chemically smell. It's kind of smells like a cologne, if that's weird. Can't remember what they said the scent was. Was it bergamot? Bergamot and black tea fragrance. So it definitely smells more like a cologne or a perfume instead of like harsh chemicals. So that's a bonus. My fingers don't feel, they feel a little, like I just have to wash them right now because they were submerged in the remover. Sorry, I have to adjust. I think I have a little bit left. I keep tipping the bag too much. I don't want to get all the water in there. You don't want to get the water inside because that'll dilute the the remover. Sorry. I've been very hoarse and losing my voice, but not quite. It's just kind of been like that. All right. So I think this feels like they're all really good. So let's see. A little bit of chunky glitter left on one of them. I don't even know which one that was. So, other than that, I think the trickiest part is just kind of not seeing exactly what you're doing when you're stick it in the water. All right, there you go. Let me dry this off a little bit. I think I got everything. There you go. So I have, you can see what it looks like after. It's all dirty and glittery. I didn't have too much color, so it's not too crazy black. But I would say that was pretty quick. I'm happy with how that came off. Again, you want to use pretty warm water, probably as warm as you can get it without actually burning your fingers. I don't want, you want to just keep enough to get your tips. Like I only like to put a small amount in the corner of the bag. And then what I'll do is I'll just go wash up and then I'll be good to prep my nails for my next mani. So I hope you guys learned something. I also want to say real quick before I go, I do usually use a dip jar like this with the scrubber brush built in. It says built-in scrubber brush. This is an acetone remover. I actually use it up until it's like dirty and then I discard it. And then I fill it with, I have one that's Mineral Fusion and now I have one that's Color Street. So I do like to use the dip jar too. It's not as quick as this hot water technique, but it is, it's probably a little less messy because I have the baggie in the water, where this is all kind of contained in itself. So, and then a lot of people like to use the clips. Those are not my favorite because I don't like to sit still and have to wait for them to be done, but those work really well really well too. So I hope you got to see what the new Color Street remover, how that works with the warm water trick. You can give it a try if you want. And if you have any questions, post them in the comments and I'll let you guys know. Thank you. Bye-bye.